Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome or welcome back to Billy Goat's Prophetic Vessel. It's your girl, Billy Goat, and we got a message for you. All right, welcome to your Capricorn and Chosen One channel. Let's get into these timeless messages, okay? So, you might see like these, well, you're gonna see, okay? I know I've been doing what I can. All right, so this message starts with a download, and that download is they're doing, for those that this applies to, say what resonates with the rest behind, or you could be a messenger for someone. They're doing death magic. All right, they are, when I say they, principalities and intellect few, those that they are working through in the physical realm. Okay. Hey, and I mean, if you watching and you know you've been doing it, take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Okay, put yourself inside of the story as you see fit. This could be past, present, or future information for you. All right, so the other day, yesterday, we talked about binding spells. Okay, like they're trying to do binding spells to bind themselves to you, or this is what you are trying to do to them, so that like they can have like some stability, like they're using you as a form of stability. Someone's using the other as a form of stability, but it's out of maliciousness, right? Like you didn't give consent to this. And so there's also this energy, and I was getting this last night, of like death magic. Okay, Holy Spirit, Yahweh, Yeshua the Christ, I command in God's name that all entities, parasites, and evil monitoring spirits that are cloaked and uncloaked be blocked, bound, and deafened, return back to sinners and replaced with good according to God, Yahweh, Yeshua the Christ, will uncloak, uncontaminated, uncompromised. Thank you. And I command in God's name that all hexes, curses, and binding black magic be returned back to sinners and replaced with good. And so it is, and thank you. The first card that comes out is the Magician in reverse, okay, with the Nine of Swords in reverse. So just like the downloads that I was just saying before we started shuffling, right? This is an energy or energies that are utilizing black magic, practicing the dark arts, okay? Now, even if they're not intentionally paying a dark practitioner or know how to do the black magic themselves, right? They may be doing the actions of black magic. So lying, gossiping, manipulating a circumstance to go in their favor that is causing harm to another, right? So again, even if they don't realize that their actions are that of black magic, right? Just because they may not consider themselves as being spiritual, doesn't matter. The actions are that of black magic, okay? And so it's like they're trying to manipulate, in this case, a circumstance so that they don't have to feel like they are in pain and suffering here, okay? It's like trying to live off of you. So it's like, okay, well, since I can't bind myself to them, or I'm gonna try to like delete them spiritually so I can keep my hands clean. And we've been getting this energy like for the past couple years. It's sad to say. Um, you know, yeah, this is all out of jealousy and envy. Look at that, Five of Swords. So these energies that's been competing with you. Okay, I hear competing for your spot, competing for your destiny. Because when a person passes away, and mind you, a lot of people haven't even really been living to their fullest extent. I'll just say that. And when that happens, and if on a spiritual level, all that a spiritual being encompasses on a spiritual level, it's like it's currency all around, right? It doesn't have to look in the form of like a physical paper like we're so used to seeing with the naked eye in the physical realm. 444 on the timer. However, it's like when they do that, then it's like, oh, their destiny's up for grab, this is up for grabs, their currency, their gifts is up for grabs because they're no longer here, right? So then they start to try to take, that's their intention, right? typically of a high dark artist when they are trying to do this. Okay. Not that that makes it okay, but it's just it's explaining to you what's going on behind that, right? So these are energies that they're in a secret but even if you don't realize that they've been in competition with you, jealous of you, these are energies, unless it's you them, you know, for the energies as you see fit. Yeah, you didn't see this coming. You didn't see this coming at all. You didn't see the day that, you know, the people that were closest to you, that felt like home, would just like really turn, right? You didn't see the day that maybe, your family, you and your family used to be so close, and now, it's like divided. Your love life divided. It's just giving them like division here. Okay. Oof. Yes, causing a lot of tension and disharmony here because of some like the destiny, like reward, stability. Okay, so it's all of this is over a prize, what they want. It's like, but what they want, it's not theirs to have. And we was kind of getting that energy yesterday. Okay, we was kind of getting that energy yesterday. So let's see. Yeah, so we got the Moon card in reverse here, the second major arcana that's out. Piscean energy. So this is going to be revealed just like maybe what the extent of what someone or this group or people or this company, however this applies to you, went as far as competing with you, like what they did, the underhanded stuff that they did when it comes to this dark form of manipulation here in your life, right? Whether that's with your finances, your health, and all of these things. Okay, yeah, Two of Cups. So this could have been like once upon a time a good friend of yours, good co-worker, family member, however this is here. And it looks like the jealousy also could have came from like, maybe they were looking at like, hey, your wheel of fortune be turning. Oh, see, then that's the truth. Look at that, Ace of Swords. Your wheel of fortune be turning pretty easy, And sometimes, listen, everybody that go through shit don't look like what they've been through. And that's why it behooves people, do a check-in. And even still, do you know that in some people's cases, the reason why they may have a life that may seem like that is because they've earned it from their other lifetimes. Maybe they settled so much karmic debt already in other lifetimes. They earned whatever they're supposed to have in this lifetime, but because everybody doesn't believe in reincarnation, and because of this, that, and the third, but that also shouldn't factor in too. The principle. If you wouldn't want somebody to do this shit to you, why are you doing it to them? Regardless, yeah. So I heard like moving off emotions, projections. Okay, it's definitely giving unhealed wounds, right? What's this? What's the secrets coming out? What's being revealed, Holy Spirit, with this Moon card? What is this? We got the Chariot in reverse. Okay. Okay, so there's a lot of major arcanas out here. Now, Chariot, Cancerian energy, the Hierophant, Taurian energy. Now, regardless if you're dealing with these signs and or you're just in the energy of the signs, okay? So take it as that, all right? And what I mean by the energy of the sign, like, for example, I'm a Capricorn. And I've said this before, like I'm a Capricorn, that's my sun sign, hence the channel. However, there's been times where my story is in a whole nother zodiac sign. Okay? Like the details that I may need, like I'll still get like a good gist in my sun sign, depending upon what situation I'm dealing with, because I'm an earth sign, but maybe the situation I'm dealing with has a lot of fire, right? So I might find my reading in a fire sign, right? Or I might, if it's I need to be logical situation or whatever, I might find my reading being in the air signs, right? Like, oh, you need justice. Okay, you might find it in Libra. a part of a story. So I hope that was some tea when it comes to when you are reading and how you can watch a reading when you're trying to pick out information for yourself when you're watching a collective reading, especially. All right. Especially if we're in a month of a zodiac sign, especially, you know, you you are more than just your sun. Okay. Anyway, so I asked, what's the secret? What's coming out? What's being revealed? So the Chariot card came out. Now this Chariot card is in reverse, right? And we all know this is mainly about having some positive movement forward here, right? And also, you know, making a choice. Now this is touching the Magician card in reverse and the Five of Swords upright. So this is letting me know that the manipulation that was done was to stop your flow. Essentially, whatever that is to you, stop you from being able to have any type of movement forward in whatever area or areas in your life. This is what you tried to do to someone. Okay, whether this was one and or a group or several energies in the seen and unseen, take it how it resonates. Okay, so that's coming out, whether that was forging of paperwork in the spiritual and or physical realm, to get you to not get something to have positive movement forward, whether that was lies, whatever it is, that's what's coming out. How far someone went to get to stop you, delete you, without having to be seen as who they truly are. Okay, that's exactly what I'm picking up here. Yep. With this Hierophant here. This Hierophant in reverse is touching the Five of Swords upright with the Moon card in reverse. So the secret's coming out of just how much of a wolf in sheep's clothing they've been. Right? All the dirty deeds. Everything. Right? So if there's any, you know, I don't know why I just got, you know, hidden. That's coming out. Look, if Muggs was doing anything inappropriately with children, that's coming out. If Muggs was cheating, and with how many and with whom, that's coming out. Oh, I just heard DNA test. That's coming out. Baby, okay? So you get what I'm saying. It's giving Maury in so many different levels. Okay? Paranormal edition. Anyway, yeah. I don't know. You might want to fight. You know, after this. You're gonna need to feel, because feeling is healing, but be mindful of what you do based off your emotions, right? If anything, let's learn from this negative energy of what not to do, right? Because this energy was pretty much a fool, right? They attacked you, came after you because of something that was that's supposed to come to you, was supposed to go to you. You were in your lane and somebody tried to stop your flow. I was gonna say why? Because of this jealousy, this competition. They wanted your spot. They wanted your throne. Let's see. Let's get some final messages here. Oh, guys. And by the way, if you are looking to add oracle deck to your collection, this is by us, Dawn Spiritual Guidance. Dawn Spiritual Guidance is our other platform on YouTube. If you would like to subscribe, the link is in the description box. Those readings are timeless too in our other social media platforms. We have another deck as well that we have created by us, Dawn Spiritual Guidance. Both of these decks are available for purchase and the link is in the description box. If you are interested in any journals created by us, Dawn Spiritual Guidance, the links to purchase these are in the description box. All right, and I am telling people to make sure that you are cloaking the things that you are writing, because in these spiritual streets they are remote viewing. So start cloaking your projects. You need digitally, manually. It's a necessity here because they're really out here stealing. All right, and the physical realm really hasn't caught up just yet when it comes to spirituality and spiritual theft and what people like to do in the spirit realm to get their way. So although we do have spiritual core, who wants to go through unnecessary shit, right? So just a heads up. But the link to purchase those is in the description box. They are on Amazon. All right. So final messages, Holy Spirit, for this reading here. These energies that have been practicing the dark arts to try to stop the positive movement forward of someone because they're trying to compete. And then it's like, not only are they or you, whatever side of the story that you're on, competing, you didn't even let the energy know that you was competing. And then you're not even playing fair at that. Right? So listen, because we got energetic cord cutting. Okay, so release, detachment, clarity, empowerment, purification, boundaries, healing. Some of you, so it came out clearly in reverse here. So you guys could have already cut this energy off. Yeah, look at that failed jar spell. Okay, so it's in reverse. So this is letting me know, like, they're continuing to do this. You know what just came to me just now? It's 16-16-77. Connecting the dots, right, between the spiritual realm and the physical realm, the gateway. Somebody, they literally wake up and do this as their occupation. You know how you get up and, you know, whether you're an entrepreneur, you work from home, or you have a work from home job, or you driving, you got a hire, whatever, you know, they do that. But to keep draining people because they living off of motherfuckers' energies, right? So, you know, okay, yeah, I'm gonna type, hello, this is such and such, okay, how we help you, you know, or, oh, hey, you know, we out here doing readings, right? There's somebody, they get up, their occupation is, okay, let me get this black magic, what I need, okay, because I need to go pay them a spiritual visit so I can drain them, so I gotta keep up this currency, I gotta keep up this image. Everything they got is off of somebody's energy. Ain't shit theirs. We got construction workers. Yeah, they've been doing this motherfucking work. I'm telling you, listen. Listen, Linda, listen, okay? Something's brewing. This is what they do. This is what they do. So they can spiritually bleed I'm hearing their victims. Because that's how they've been living. And this shit is transforming. Y'all finding out. Okay, so just be mindful, yeah, because they're really after the divine feminine energy, regardless of gender, because we pronoun friendly over her. All right, yeah. So this energy is, you know, suppressing. Some of you guys may feel like you have been having to suppress, right? Because when you're dealing with this type of energy that is not taking accountability for their actions, right? You may or may not be in a situation where you're able to fully express yourself, where energies can understand. So, you know, if you are going through that time, you know, make sure you are showing yourself grace, really, you know, getting in God's presence. Although some of you guys could be upset. Listen, God is my daddy. I always say that. I be pissed off at him. I love him, right? But, you know, it helps, okay? I be blowing up God's phone. I be blowing it up. You gonna talk to me? I'm out here doing this, right? So stay in relationship. I know it's easier said than done. I ain't even want to come over here. I didn't even want to come over here. He steady give me downloads and messages here. Tell them this. Tell them I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Cause But here I am, right? Anyway, we got love locked down. So they was trying to like trap you. So for those of you guys that's dealing with energy where it was like a romantic situation, they was trying to trap you. They was trying to trap you in a connection with them, whether you realize that was a thing or not. Okay, if this was a family member, like a, you know, parent or something, they withholding stuff so that you can't leave the nest and shit like that. However this applies to you, okay? If this a company, they was trying to make it hard as hell for you to get out of contract or some shit. If this is like a divorce or some shit, or like you a single parent, they're making it hard as hell for you to even have free time for yourself, right? Like, making it extremely like hard for you, like, oh, you're not gonna deal with me, you're not gonna put up with my shit, then I'm not gonna pay. I'm not gonna put in a fair share like I'm supposed to. I know I impregnated you, or I know I know that I told you this when it came to you signing this contract, but no, I'm not gonna do it because I'm gonna be emotionally immature on purpose and intentionally, because that's just how spiteful I am. But I'm gonna keep up an image with everybody else because I don't want anybody else to know how I really get down and dark. Well, remember, God just said good things are coming. Okay, get ready. A miracle is on its way. All right. So Holy Spirit is saying, keep, some of you guys could be feeling numb. You got numb, escape, drown. You guys really want to get out this situation. You're stressed out. You trying to, you could be mirror. You guys could be mirroring whoever this is to you. For some of you guys too as well, regardless if it's a family member, friend, lover, past, with OL, right? It's like I'm hearing like experiencing similar feelings but for different reasons, right? So like for some of you guys, if you are having those negative, numb feelings, it's like it's because you're tired of dealing with the situation, you're tired of dealing with the bullshit, right? And then if they having feelings of like, numbness and stuff, it's because they feel like they can't get what they want out of you. You feel me? Like, oh, they playing didn't work. Oh shit, we got caught. It's for the wrong reasons. It's for the wrong reasons, okay? Yeah, we got big mouth, shit talker, gossiper, spreader, rumors, foul mouth, yuck mouth, all talk, no action. What did we say? It's coming back to the beginning of the reading. Whether these people actually practice the dark arts, pay the practitioner a combination, or don't even know what spirituality is at all. Their actions was that of dark black magic, and the intention was to stop you, block you, trap you in a fucked up situation, swap places with you so they could have a life of, remember the Nine of Swords was in reverse, so that they could get out of suffering. But them getting out of suffering meant you had to suffer. So yeah, beware of the Charmer's pack. Yeah, this Charmer's pack, it's over. They couldn't deliver. It's over. They're trying to, and that's why they're trying so hard. They doing this shit every day so they could try to keep up a certain image and like keep up a certain, like, oh, if they felt like they was able to pull in like at least 10 opportunities per month due to having 100 victims spiritually they tugging on and doing binding work on, they have to keep up. You know how people say when you tell a lie, you have to keep telling another lie to keep up with the lie that you told. So it's kind of, in a sense, easier to just tell the truth because you won't always remember what the truth is, regardless if you like what happened or not. That's what this is. Because they got everything that they had off of the lie, off of doing the black magic, they have to keep doing it in order to keep up with whatever the fuck they got. And no, it doesn't make it right. But this is explaining to you, I'm hearing like why this energy feels like it's so constant. Not that it makes it right. They've gotten warnings. They've gotten warnings from all divine. But free will. Okay. So remember, guys, good things are coming. Okay. Something's at play. Something's been at play here. Continue to protect yourself. Give yourself grace. Do something that is soothing for you. You are not wrong for needing and wanting self-care. Okay. So thank you guys for your love and support here. To truly, truly appreciate it. And always remember, you make your own decisions. Peace out. Deuces.